Chapter 9. Silent Rooms, Loud Minds. Section 1. To Reel for the Room. Success didn't feel like he thought it would. Not at first. There were no fireworks, no crowds cheering, no overnight fame, just a strange quietness. Like walking into a room where you once belonged, and suddenly feeling like a stranger. Because the higher he climbed, the fewer people understood him. It started subtle. People he used to hang with started falling off. Conversations dried out. He wasn't bitter, just observant. While they still spoke about the past, gossip, or whatever scandal was trending, he was thinking about legacy, purpose, silence, patterns. He realized quickly, most people don't hate your growth. They just hate what it shows them about themselves. They laugh at the books you read, until you start living like the lessons inside them. They mock your healing, until their pain becomes unbearable. They doubt your dreams, until they see you walking in them. And when you don't need the validation anymore, that's when the room turns cold. He'd walk into places that once felt like home, and feel invisible. Not because he lost who he was, but because he'd become too real for the room. Too aware, too intentional, too clean inside. And people who hadn't started their healing journey felt that like a threat. It wasn't arrogance, it was presence. And presence makes noise in places built on noise. He learned to stop over-explaining. You don't need to shrink for others to feel safe. You don't need to dilute your frequency to stay liked. You can be polite, but distant, warm, but protective, kind, but not available for draining energies. Most nights, he'd sit in his apartment, a simple space. One mattress, some books, not much else. He didn't care for the show, didn't need to impress, didn't even need noise anymore. He was finally at peace in silence. But damn, that silence could echo loud some nights. You start missing certain things, not the chaos, not the pain, but the presence. That feeling of someone seeing you, really seeing you. Of waking up next to someone who gets the layers, who doesn't flinch when you speak the truth, who doesn't mistake your quietness for absence, who reads between your moods like poems and holds your brokenness with sacred hands. That level of intimacy, rare and dangerous. Because once you taste it, surface-level connections feel like eating paper. But until that person comes, if they ever do, you build alone. You sit with the voices in your head. You talk to your younger self. You thank your older self for not giving up. You become your own home. That's the truth nobody talks about when it comes to elevation. You'll lose people. You'll outgrow rooms. You'll sit in silence, wondering if it's worth it. You'll ache for love but refuse to settle for a love that sleeps on your soul. And that's the cost of being rare. You walk alone until others catch up or not.